What is bracking, my young bloods? Do you hate spending money on video games? Well, why don't you just play free games, you big stanky head? I'm somewhat of a free-to-play game connoisseur. I've played almost every free game on Steam, so I guess you could say I'm an authority on the subject. And given that I'm so knowledgeable in the field of free games, I will use my expertise to perform a review of one of them like a goddamn YouTuber. To keep with tradition, we're going to separate the review into different parts because it's cute. Here we go. Wow, these graphics. Where do I even start? What the fuck were they thinking when they decided on this color scheme? Oh, let's see, we got gray, 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 and gray. I haven't seen a game with graphics this fucking boring since Gears of War. We get it, you like brown. Also, I should point out that this game's biggest visual problem is that the game itself doesn't take up the entire window. The game window is surrounded by options menus or some shit. I don't know if I got a dev version or something, but I don't want to see all this useless shit. Speaking of useless shit, this game chose not to have a tutorial and instead has an actual fucking manual. This isn't the 80s. I shouldn't need to read a fucking book to understand how to play your shitty game. I would love to talk about this game's soundtrack, but unfortunately, there isn't one. What kind of game is released without music nowadays, or any sound at all? I thought my headphones were broken when I first launched this game, but nope, there's just no sound. And this is not an early access game. Believe me, I checked. This segment is going to be so short because there's no audio, so now I'm just saying a pointless sentence to pad the length, and okay, that should do it. Next. Let me tell you, if there is a main storyline to play through in this game, I could not find it for the life of me. I must have spent a good 2, maybe even 3 minutes just clicking on random things hoping for the game to start, but I just couldn't figure it out. And I am not about to sit here and read a fucking novella just to play some garbage free game. This game is just about the least user-friendly thing I've ever used. However, by looking at the starting screen, I think it's safe to assume you play as a gray cube or something. By the way, great job ripping off Super Meat Boy, you cunts. At least make your cube a sphere, you shameless thieves. After about an hour of violent rage-induced shaking, I finally decided to crush up some perks and take another crack at this game. In a moment of genius, I had the idea to try clicking on the square. And by golly, that motherfucker started moving. However, these controls are absolutely ridiculous, because not only do you need to click and drag to move, which is very limited by your mousepad space, but the camera is also rotated using the mouse 3 button. So you can't move your character and move the camera at the same time. Yet another modern AAA game that can't even keep up with the 90s. Beyond movement and camera, I can't figure out shit. What am I meant to do? How do I do it? What do the fucking numbers mean, Mason? Honestly, I don't care to figure out how to play anymore. I just want to be done with this pathetic attempt at game design. I can't for the life of me understand why this game is so popular. It has overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, but why? It feels like I'm missing out on something, but I know that can't be true. If someone as good at video games as me can't figure this out, then there's no way the dipshits on Steam can. This game was a mistake, and I honestly don't understand why it was made or what its purpose is. If I can say one thing to the Blender dev team, it would be, please, never try to make a game again. Everything about this game is just wrong. And it's so disheartening to see that this is the direction the game industry is heading. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. What happened to all the good games that used to come out? Unique and creative games that were actually playable and enjoyable. Games like No Man's Sky, DayZ, Spore, Mighty No. 9, and Battleborn. If the future of gaming looks like Blender, then the only thing I can do is hope. Hope and hope that one day, some person out there will have the courage to break into my house and knife rape me to death so I don't have to play shitty fucking games like this.